Hello and welcome to another update video about the PYTH network. We haven't seen a lot of exciting price action in recent days or in the last couple of weeks actually. Until then, the price was obviously moving in 5-wave patterns to the upside, which is potentially bullish. We've seen an initial 5-wave pattern to the upside, which topped around the 27th of Feb. Then we had a wave 2 pullback, a corrective pullback, and then another small 5-wave pattern to the upside. And yeah, potentially now another correction. So I'm looking at this as a 1-2 setup, and I don't see any evidence that this correction is completed. So we haven't seen really any exciting movement, just corrective structures, and the price is sort of slowly trending to the downside, grinding its way through the correction. So I'm going to zoom in a minute. We can take a look at the microstructure, but overall, as soon as the wave 2 correction is over, we should see a third wave rally that should take the price to, well, minimally $2.32, which is the 1.236 Fibonacci extension. But better would be a rally to $2.78 or higher, because that's the 1.38 extension. So the 1.236 is sort of the minimum. My first ideal target is usually the 1.38 extension for a third wave. But yeah, and then we can take it from there. First of all, we need to see this correction completed, and it's not yet complete, not clearly complete. We've seen obviously here, as I said, circle wave 1 to the upside develop. Circle wave 2 is probably still unfolding right now. The exact micro count is not very obvious, so I leave it kind of open how exactly this structure is unfolding, but it's important to understand the support region. So the relevant support levels are between 81.3 cents and 56 cents. So as long as we're holding above 56 cents, these upside targets I just mentioned are a reasonable expectation. We don't need to come down all the way to 56 cents, obviously. You know, if the count that I have there is correct, that we've already seen an A and a B in wave 2, then the C wave should reach at least, well, 81 cents to the downside, which is the 100% extension level of the A wave, but possibly lower. It's not entirely clear how this structure is unfolding in detail, this wave 2 correction. It is, for example, yeah, it's you know, possible that the wave B topped, and now we're coming down in the C wave, and the C wave is an ending diagonal. So just to give you some ideas, you know, how this could unfold, we could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll change the wave degree in a minute. 1 second. Then we can shift it all into place. So that's obviously a potential that this that we've already seen a wave 1 to the downside, which bottomed on Friday the 22nd, then a wave 2 to the upside in this correction. This could be a wave 3 down, but it's not long enough yet for a third wave. It actually produced a double bottom there, but now another lower high. And that typically indicates that this is an ending diagonal in the C wave, and this here was an A wave, this is a B wave, and we come down in wave C. But this is not a count that should really be used for predictions, not the micro count in this correction. It's far too choppy for that. But what is noteworthy is that we had a trend line here. The price broke to the downside, retested from below. And if we now see a break below the last swing low at 87.6 cents, then that would, in my opinion, confirm a C wave to the downside, which can take us to 81 cents, but then possibly another 4-5 pattern is needed to complete this ABC structure, unless it's actually forming a WXY pattern, because then this low could be the last one. Yeah, but without a 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down, even on a smaller time frame, we can't confirm a low, you know, so we need to see that eventually. At the moment, the preference would be for the price to grind a little lower and possibly reach the yellow support zone before a low is formed. If anything changes, I will let you know. Hope you liked the update about PYTH. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.